Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we have Johnny Bang's new track, J-Land. Now, the biggest difference between this 3D scan track and his other 3D scan tracks is that this is now on the shop rather than Shopify. So with this being on the MX Bike Shop, I'm super happy for my man Johnny Bang, and he deserves it, man. These tracks are absolutely beautiful and they just look so good. They really do. Now, we do have a huge announcement for Monday's video coming up later in this video, so make sure you stick through. Probably be like 3 or 4 minute mark. I'm not sure. It could be at the 8 minute mark. You never know, but stick around. But I wanted to read the description from his from this track release. So he wrote, J-Land is a 3D scan of Keith Kevin and Isaiah Johnson's Team Faith private training facility. Many other pro riders have spent time training out here, like Ivan Tedesco and Jason Anderson. This place is absolutely terrifying IRL, and there are some big booters and an off-road sand section. So this track is obviously an IRL track because it was 3D scanned, but I don't know who Team Faith is. But this track is absolutely fire. So on the MX Bike Shop page, they do have an IRL video of people riding on this track in real life. And you're going to have to go watch it, man, because the way the track looks in game is just absolutely mind-blowing. Like, the level of detail this man gets with these 3D scans is just insane. It really is. Now, there is a note on the page of the shop warning you about, you know, performance issues. So I'm not having any performance issues, but on the note it says the 3D scan technology requires large textures to work. Tracks are big and require a decent computer to work. Do not purchase a 3D scan track if you usually have performance issues with other high quality tracks. So if you buy ARL or any of those tracks and you have to like turn off, you know, you either have to download the low quality version or you have to turn off reflections and shaders and stuff like that to get it to run at a decent FPS on your computer, then don't buy these because they will not work. The textures are too big and it is just a lot for your computer to run. You know what I mean? Now, I know my computer isn't going to be the comparison of most people's computers. I have a 7900X and a 4070 Ti, and I'm locked in. I'm locked in at my max FPS, no frame dips, nothing like that. So, if you have a halfway decent computer, you're not going to have to worry about that at all. But I did want to mention it since it was on the shop page, and I felt like, you know, everybody should know that. So, yeah, man, I'm super happy for my guy Johnny Bang, man. He got on the shop. He doesn't have to mess around with Shopify no more. And I know Nico and them will definitely, you know, they'll help him out in any aspect that he needs it. Nico and everybody at the shop is just awesome people. So I'm super glad that he got on the shop, man. It's so awesome. This track just looks so good, and it rides really good as well. It's not just a visual thing with these tracks. They ride really good. Like, a lot of the ruts you see on the ground that you would think would be texturing are actual ruts. So you actually do have to pay attention while you're riding, so that way you can get locked into the rut that you want and not think it's a texture and it's actual rut, and then you go just get sent to BFE. You know what I mean? But I love the detail. I love the way the tracks ride, and it's just an awesome fun time, man. It really is. So but the announcement that I wanted to announce was on Monday's video. Make sure that you tune in. If you watch the video, watch it all the way through, and make sure you tune in. There will be 5 winners for a giveaway that the man Checkers is hosting. So Checkers hit me up, sent me his track. I'm gonna have me do a video on it, and also is gonna do a giveaway through the audience of the people watching the video. So part of the giveaway, I'll just say now, is 2 copies of MTG. He's gonna be giving away 2 copies of MTG. So if you are interested in being a part of the giveaway, make sure you watch Monday's video all the way through, comment, like, and make sure that you're subscribed. So we will be checking if you're subscribed and all of that stuff. And yeah, man, I think that's just insane. First off, 2 copies of MTG. Crazy. Then on top of it, there's 3 other things to give away, which I will disclose on Monday's video. So make sure to stop through on Monday, check out the video and watch it all the way through, so that way you can pick what you're entered in for the giveaway, and that way you also don't miss out on it. You know what I mean? Because it'll the video will let you know the exact date, time, how to enter, all of that stuff. Yeah, so that's gonna be awesome. Shout out to Checkers, Kels, Quest, Deeds, everybody at KTW Studios. I appreciate it, man. It's gonna be awesome. I'm stoked to be able to, you know, be the one that announces that stuff for you guys. So, yeah, don't miss out on it, man, for real. But if you have got any of the other 3D scan tracks prior to this one, let me know in the comments. I'm definitely curious. I've gotten all of them except for... Either I've got them all or I got them all except for the first one. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I know I had 4. I think it was 4 I had. So these tracks are absolutely amazing. If your computer can run them, I highly suggest that you get them. In my opinion, they are like some of the most realistic tracks visually in the game, and the way they ride is absolutely phenomenal as well. And I'm curious as to how much he actually has to do himself as far as like the track, or if the 3D scan is just everything. Like, you know what I mean? Does he have to add any roughness at all, or I'm so curious as to how he does it. It's definitely got to be a long process and a lot of work, and I think that he actually has to go to the place where, you know, he's scanning and do it himself. I don't think it's based on satellite imagery or any of that stuff. So I haven't talked to him about it, but I'm definitely curious how he does it, because it turned out amazing. It really did. It's a super fun track to ride, and it's an absolute blast. So but some of the plans I got coming up, man, I'm definitely going to start doing more racing, so don't be surprised if you see more racing videos. I've started practicing a little bit more at just getting better at riding, you know what I mean? I didn't do any of the Supercross ARL, but for Motocross, I am definitely going to try to make sure that I don't miss a single outdoors track. I'm going to, whether I got to put PTO in for work or whatever, I am going to try to at least, you know, record the qualifying and the races if I qualify. That's a big if. We don't even know if I'll qualify. Chances of that happening are like slim to none, man. Especially after I tried to qualify for CCRL Local Cross, the round 1 on Whiptown, which I've played a lot of Whiptown. You know what I mean? So I was like, there ain't no way that I don't qualify for this. Bro, I got like 42nd out of 44 people. Yeah, it's just absolutely terrible. Now, I wasn't feeling it that day. I don't know what it was, but I was off my game. But if you like this track, make sure you hit up the shop. The link's down below in the description. Go pick it up. Support the man, Johnny Bang. These are fire tracks, and I want to keep having more in the game. So please go support the man and pick them up. Other than that, man, make sure you go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't miss out on Monday's video. You don't want to miss it. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.